Ain't nobody 40, you
Keeping
fucking
the glasses
clown.
on today. Then played the trumpet.
Your butt got wet.
Yeah. Alright, man, we starting this motherfucker up. It's episode 8, man. The trap car trio. We here. El Capitan, Desco, Sudan. You know the motherfucking names. You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all tuned in to episode 7. Shout out to Pax. Dope guest. We got some more guests lined up. Coming up, you know. But let's get it there. What's up? What's up, man? What y'all want to talk about today?
Yeah, today. We got lined up today.
Y'all watched the All-Star game or the Derby?
I saw the Derby.
You Sudan?
Nah, I ain't really catch it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
The Kentucky Derby.
I missed the what's it called, the All-Star game. I was kind of caught up yesterday.
I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like that shit came dumb fast, no homo.
It did.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it's during the week.
It's always during the week.
Yeah.
That's how messed up I was.
I feel like baseball season just started though.
It's going by fast.
Niggas already fucking played like 80 games, huh?
First of all, shout out to them boys in pinstripes, the Yankees, you heard? You know what I'm saying? 57 wins, 88 games, 87 different rosters. Shout out to Boone, man. He's doing a fucking hell of a job as the skipper. You dig?
Big bats. But we also striking out a lot less too. So that's good because we always just, like last couple years, we just been a long ball team.
Heavy swingers.
So we looking good. We gonna make a move, get a ace starting pitcher before the trade deadline, and we gonna be golden.
Yep.
So I'm just saying that we got fucking ticket day parade coming soon.
I was just about to say parade gonna be lit.
No doubt. No fucking doubt.
Oh, and we gonna do a show from the parade.
Yeah, we gotta do one for the parade. That's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to do a couple shows in a couple places, huh?
Yeah, throw them out there.
I think y'all niggas is ready.
Or you trying to keep it real discreet?
Nah, I'm trying to throw it out there, nigga.
Ooh.
Fuck you, man.
Ooh, this nigga trying to Brett Favre the situation. Okay.
No fucking question.
Mm-hmm.
Hail Mary.
Where you want to go? I mean, actually, you got a born day coming up, cuz. What's up?
No doubt, nigga. Birthday tour starts actually Friday, 12 a.m.
Ooh.
Shit don't stop until the 31st, 12 a.m., man.
Talk about it.
Pop some, roll some, pull up.
Yeah, we gotta do at least 1 or 2 guest episodes in that vicinity too. You heard?
Nah, yeah, for sure. I wanna go fuck with Badio though in LI.
I like that. We do a beach one.
Yeah, on the beach, John. And then I kind of want to go to Mountain Creek and do one.
That's hard. That's kind of hard.
On some
nightcap.
Yeah, they be having the after dark pool shit.
Mountain Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, he trying to get kinky.
Parking lot, get crazy with it. You know, heavy bathing suits since we missed the pool party, John.
Heavy bathing
You know, they
suits.
violated my man Primo. They got other niggas in there.
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I spoke to Preem the other day too about that.
Shout out my nigga Preem too. He was doing that shit for a minute.
He's supposed to put hands and feet on
his
somebody
toes.
for that.
Yeah.
Them niggas is violating, but you know. He said they about to call police on him.
Nah, come on. We gotta edit that part out. Yo, whoever does the edits,
Make a quick edit, man.
that. He ain't doing that.
Nah, son. Psych.
Hey, April Fools.
Fuck out of here.
April Fools.
Nah. Back to the All-Star festivities and home run derby. I want to throw something out there. First of all, Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Jock Peterson. I had Jock Peterson winning the whole shit, but that fucking duel that they went into like a triple overtime, bro. They both hit like 90 home runs, like in throughout the shit. Like each shit was crazy. The polar bear, man. Pete Alonso from the Mets.
Okay. Never the Mets, but
Never
okay.
the Mets.
Yeah, we're
but,
taking New York, right?
Yeah, never the Mets.
Fuck it.
Shout out to my
we gotta
Queens
take
folk.
one.
We gotta take the fucking Mets, the Nets, the fucking all these nut ass New York teams.
Yeah.
The
Nobody
Nets, the
wanna
Mets, the
fucking-
Jets.
The Islanders.
Never the Jets. I don't give a fuck who they get or where they go.
Nah, always the
Never
Jets
the
over the Giants.
Jets,
Fuck the Giants. Not a nation, but fuck the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather go for the Islanders. Huh?
Oh, what's it called too? I want to throw this out about the home run derby too. I personally feel that it's the best event in best all-star event in all the sports. Maybe the 3-point contest is there with it.
The 3-point.
The 3-point and all-star and home run derby are neck and neck to me. the dunk contest has no shot. We had no good dunk contest except in the last decade, except for the Aaron Gordon fucking Zach LaVine one, where Aaron Gordon got fucking robbed. I'm gonna throw that out there. And since then, and before that, for a decade, it's been fucking trash. So,
yeah, definitely.
the home run derby is dope. And not for nothing too, I think the MLB's in good hands, man. I see like a lot more star power coming along in the next couple years, especially with like the excess of home runs and shit right now going on. But like, there's a lot of young studs in Major League Baseball, B. I think they're gonna make a little resurgence as far as popularity with the younger crowds again.
What I thought was dope was seeing Vlad looking just like his pops with the swing and everything.
Yeah, he's more of a
was-
power hitter though. I'll tell you that.
I heard boy nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, he got a lot of similarities in the way
Yeah,
when he's at bat. And I was like, it was a little freakish. Like he was like, yo, that looked just like the pops. Like that shit
Senior
was-
was one of my favorite players, man.
I think he
definitely.
was underrated.
Oh, he was a great player.
Yeah.
See, the difference between him and his son is that he was a power hitter, but he was also a great hitter. Period.
Yeah.
I see Junior as more just of a power hitter, and he hasn't hit his stride
I was
yet.
gonna say, yeah, he's only 20.
Yeah, and he hasn't even actually hit well in the majors yet. Like he only has, I think, like 8 home runs or 9 home runs or some shit like that. But the way if you heard the way the ball was cracking off that bat when he was hitting it, bro, like he's a fucking problem.
He might come out after this.
Yeah, this might have been his coming out party. You're right. He's a problem, man.
Son?
Yeah, he's a fucking problem. He hasn't had a great year so far in the league, but like just seeing what he could do with power swings, like he's a problem, bro.
And I think there was Toronto. I think was like they wasn't really like running to sign him or to even get him.
Oh yeah,
period.
he's a young
There was
player, man.
a little.
That's who he played for, the Blue Jays?
Yeah, I think he plays for Toronto.
You know what's crazy though? 20, 21, 22, 20. That's really young for the majors, right? Because it's not like the NBA or NFL where, like, you could be in the fucking farm systems in the minors for 5, 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Before you get called up, you might get called up once or twice, but go right back down to the minors when they need a roster spot. But like in other sports, predominantly once you're in the league, you're in until you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, sometimes for the first couple years, you might have a couple players bouncing in and out of the G League, getting 2-way contracts and shit like that. But I don't know. I think baseball's in good hands, man, and I'm happy to see that because I grew up on baseball, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was entertaining.
That was the only sport you really had a shot at in life?
Nah, I played every sport. I just never was physically gifted, man. I just tried hard in new sports, so I always got to start on pretty much every team. Baseball, I made a traveling team before. Soccer, I made a traveling team before.
Okay.
Soccer's big bread.
Soccer's super big.
Shots. Talking about soccer, shout out to the women's, man. USA, man. We won that motherfucking chip again, B, World Cup. And to the men, we went to the Gold Cup final, lost to Mexico. Shout out to my Mexican bros.
Yeah,
shout out to the Vatos.
Mexico.
You heard?
Shout out
St.
to
Andrews.
Vatos.
But yeah,
Right.
that
The
soccer,
women, they really look like a powerhouse.
they are a powerhouse. We the best, man.
We the best.
Okay.
We
We the best. Shout out
Okay.
Khaled,
Heard you.
okay?
Heard
Yeah,
Khaled.
cut that fucking check,
Heard
man.
Minnie Khaled.
And they were celebrating wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see them celebrate crazy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't really watch soccer like that.
I like soccer. You know what's crazy though? I don't like club soccer too much, but when it's world soccer,
Okay.
I watch it a lot. When it's club soccer, I barely watch it too much.
It's club soccer like
The teams, like
teams that niggas don't really know about.
yeah, Real Madrid and
Yeah.
fucking Barcelona and all of that. I don't really get too into it with that.
World soccer is like the playoffs pretty much.
World soccer is where you play for your country.
Okay.
So
So you ain't gotta learn 150 different teams.
different teams and different, there's English league, there's fucking this league,
Yeah,
that league.
That's what I don't watch. There's too much going on with that.
Yeah. But I like world soccer. When it's world soccer, I pay attention, women and men.
I ain't gonna lie, neither. When they be hitting them crossovers and all that shit
Oh,
with
hit
the
the
soccer
cross,
ball,
yeah.
that shit be way more exciting than a juke in the NFL. So
Nah, this shit is official. Soccer's a dope ass sport. FIFA is really what got me even more into soccer, like the game, actually. You know what I'm saying? I started learning players more, started kind of paying attention to it a little more. But shout out to them, man. How y'all feel about them wanting equal pay as the men? You think they should?
They fucking won the World Cup, or they won whatever they won. The men lost. Fuck that. I need the same bread.
Need that same bread, right? You
Nah,
concur?
I agree.
I pretty much agree too. The problem here is, all right, let's bring it into rap, right? So, I don't know. Let's just say somebody is significantly better than another rapper, right? I don't want to use two dudes as an example.
Mm-hmm.
But the dude that's not as good as the other dude might be more lit at the moment. So he's getting paid more for shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is I agree. Like, I have a daughter, bro. So and I'm an advocate for just greatness, to get compensated for their greatness. So I feel like they should get paid the same, yes. But in the same right, I understand why kind of they don't. U.S. men's soccer, even though we're fucking garbage compared to the other countries out there, the juggernauts, right? The fucking Spains, the Germanys, the Netherlands, like Colombia's, Brazil. All of these, the thing is that male soccer generates so much money in comparison to women's soccer. So you get paid by what the marketplace says you're worth. If women's soccer is bringing in 300 million and men's soccer is bringing in fucking 2 billion, it's kind of hard to say pay them the same. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not making the same.
Is it almost like the WNBA and the NBA?
Yes. I mean,
I was just gonna say
yes.
That's all. Well, that's because people, I guess, pay attention to the mid league.
Men's sport more,
men's
yeah.
sports before the motherfucking women jobs.
Yeah. Which
But
is
that-
unfortunate, but I'm just saying that, you know,
That's the boss' fault, though. The boss got to do something different. Then he got to promote different. He got to get more like faces of the sport different, like different promotion and all
Get
of
the
that.
sponsors up, everything.
Different sponsors.
There's a lot of work.
He
in
got to
marketing.
push them harder, like so
Well,
that they can pay them equally. Like,
I agree.
or at least close.
I think that they could pay them equally because this is U.S. So if it was league, I would understand that. But because they're playing for the U.S. national team, give them all the same base salary. Fuck it. Because they make whatever they make in their own leagues anyway.
Yeah.
But the problem with women's soccer in comparison to men's soccer when you're playing for your country is that as great as we are, other countries don't really give a fuck about their women's teams nowhere nearly as much as they do as the men's. So our country might, because we're great, our women are great, but outside of that, it's not. So I kind of, it's a sad situation. Not sad, but I'd rather see them get compensated for their greatness, but I also understand why they aren't making equal pay right now. But anyway, shout out to them, man. I'm proud. It made me proud to see that. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I think a team for a long time has defended World Cup titles. For dumb long, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on it, but I think I'm right.
They won before the girls.
They won last time. They
Yeah.
won a couple times, but
They got a nice little record.
Yeah.
So they gotta get that bread then.
we the juggernauts.
When they
Like,
put that team together,
yeah,
was it like a tryout or like they specially selected?
they're selected.
So there's other women that didn't make it.
Yeah. It's just like the man. It's just like the dream team.
All right.
You get invited. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can't just say I want to play.
Because I was gonna say, what about the ones that didn't make the cut? Like, what? Y'all not getting that pay, right?
What do you mean?
Like the women that didn't make it to the team,
Well, they're not playing.
They don't get paid at all.
so they don't get paid at all. So there ain't no other leagues going on.
No. See, world competition is different than leagues. It's just like the dream team.
That's what I'm saying. The dream team, though, don't they play in the summer
Yes,
in between? So that's what World Cup does. They in between.
they're in between whatever league is
Season or
going on.
whatever.
Yeah,
Alright.
whatever league is going on.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
I never focused on the behind story. I watched a game or two, but I never really
Yeah,
followed up on everything else going on.
yeah, man. Well, anyway, USA, find a way to pay them girls, man. You know what I mean? Them women, they deserve it, man.
Fuck out of here.
Pay that fucking
You know
chicken,
they brought
man.
bread in on merchandise and all that. So
Yeah. See, that's what I think is gonna get them to making equal, and if not, eventually more, because their merch is outselling the men's now, where their TV contracts is like nothing compared to the men's, but their merch is getting there. You know what I'm saying? So like they're getting more revenue, and hopefully like they'll see the benefits of that.
the blonde, I can't remember her name. The blonde,
Megan Rapinoe.
That's the one that's real vocal, right?
Yeah, with the short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soccer
Yeah,
job?
I be seeing her shit on the Explore page. Her jersey,
Yeah. Oh nah, she's a superstar. She's equivalent to
That shit is everywhere.
Tarasi in basketball, Lamaya Moore in basketball. You know what I'm saying? She's a superstar in soccer. So
Yeah, she ain't afraid to say what she got to say.
yeah, and she's vocal, so that makes her even more
Appealing and all
a
that.
public figure.
Yeah.
Because it's not just by her sport; she's also out there. You know,
Yeah, that's dope though. I gotta check their record to see what their record is.
USA.
'Cause I'm yeah, as far as
Oh, we
women go.
dominant, man. Very dominant. I know we won a couple World Cups, but we're like the first team in a long time to win back to back. Yeah. 'Cause you know World Cups every 4 years.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be ready.
Shout out to Hoogs, man. Before we hit a little hiccup, we were supposed to go. We wanted to do Brazil for the last World Cup, but we hit a hiccup on the road. You know what I'm saying? But that's in the past now, man. No
Moving
doubt.
on.
Moving on.
Moving
What's
on.
up? Bring it up. I know you got something to touch on. Y'all been watching Summer League?
Yeah, I caught a couple.
Me too.
I've been watching Summer League heavy.
I like Summer League a lot,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, there's
I
some
just
hungry
started
kids.
watching
like,
Summer League probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
'Cause I
About
wasn't
2-3
really
years ago.
watching it, yeah.
Word.
But now I'm like on it like a regular game.
You
is
try to
on,
catch it
like-
as much, right?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, I always catch it like late night. I even catch like when they play it back like on a late night.
Yeah.
Denver
I
got
watch
some nice young guys.
I know y'all tuned into that New Orleans Knicks Summer League game, right?
Yeah.
That was the highest rated Summer League game ever, they said. I bet you it beat a lot of real fucking game ratings too.
Yeah, probably so.
I don't doubt it.
How y'all
was
felt
late.
about both, you know, Zion and the young core there and your Knicks in that game? Or just throughout the Summer League
Throughout
period?
the summer league, I kind of, to be honest with you, I felt like we wasn't gonna see much of Zion. Like I felt like
Yeah, 9 minutes. That ain't shit.
yeah, nah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, nah, they're gonna be careful with him. But RJ is gonna get his groove. I like watching like the second round kid. I don't even want to.
Oh, the white dude, right?
Yeah, Brock Z, whatever
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Michigan.
He
Homeboy
put up
the ball.
30
Yeah.
last game.
His shot selection, and that's why I like, especially when
I
it's
like
a second rounder. When you watch other, that's why I said Denver got a kid too that was like a late round pick. They really a lot better than what people be giving them credit for, and I guess because in the NBA is like if you ain't a first rounder, you like
Yeah. But a lot of first rounders become busts. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what. First of all, drive, you can't teach driving anything in sports, in entertainment, music, whatever. So I don't care how good you are. If you don't have that drive to become better, it don't fucking matter. You're gonna not succeed when you get faced with
and when you
competition.
lack basketball IQ, it's a problem too.
Nah,
How you
that's
felt
what
about them
gotta
boys?
Tell, because it don't really matter with the Summer League. A lot of these niggas don't even make the cut. Like,
Yeah.
it's only like a selected few. So that shit like give or take, really.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
it's
fuck it. If they bust their ass, they bust their ass. If they don't, they don't. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
never
like
really-
warm ups for them. Really, well, for the niggas that was in the first
Lottery
round and
picks.
shit, like, yeah.
and that's how I feel. I feel like that's all it is. It ain't really. Yeah, they go out there and compete, but it's like, hey, y'all just stay in shape till
Yeah,
training
stay in
camp and all
shape,
that.
Stay healthy.
Because
But
you
I-
know, once they get drafted or once they pass that process, and now they getting checks.
Yeah. Well, if
You
you're a
wanna make
lottery
sure
pick,
that-
you're gonna play in the the
Yeah.
big league no matter what.
Yeah, so you know.
Unless you
You know.
like
But this is
Michael Porter and them.
well, this is what I feel, right?
I think
Watching.
Zion did exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, his 9 minutes. You could see
He's
he was trying a little too much.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the world stage is there for him. You know what I'm saying? Every game is gonna be like that until we get
Nah, yeah, that's
used
a
to
fact.
him as a player.
You
Like,
gonna get dunks out of him. You gonna get
Yeah.
bully shit. You gonna get blocks, rebounds. You ain't gonna
Running.
get too many shots. Yeah, you gonna get
Yeah,
some
he was-
running, a
he was
little
doing-
defense.
I think he definitely needs to improve his game though, bro. Because what I seen there was, yes, he was playing bully ball. He was playing hard. He couldn't get a jump off. He got blocked, I think, 2 or 3 times. He only played
Everything
9
is a
minutes.
Cut. Everything is a cut to the rib.
Yeah, he got to work
Oh,
on his. He
there
got to
we
work on his
go.
game. These are young kids.
That's what I say.
You
The
gotta
pieces,
work the post.
the pieces around him, though. If you look at the Pelicans' young team, he's got good pieces that's gonna help
I agree.
cover up a lot of his flaws, but
I
that
agree.
ain't gonna last forever.
I agree, and he got like Drew's a phenomenal veteran. Like he's a leader on the court, and I would assume in the locker room too. He's a dude that he never gets in trouble. He puts his head down and works. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's got good leadership on that team too. I watched a lot of Knicks summer league games for some reason. I don't know if it's they just always on.
Right? We gonna keep our Knicks.
All right, let me say something positive, right? Because y'all never get me, y'all don't hear me saying shit positive.
This is what we don't want. Is it real though?
Nah, it's real shit. This is no bias shit, real shit. Mitchell Robinson looks great to me.
Been saying that.
He's the only young player right now that I see as an NBA starter on y'all team. I believe that RJ and maybe other guys can become that. And RJ will start because he's such a high pick, period. But I feel like he's not there yet. Like, watching them in Summer League, I see bench players on the Knicks young core, except for Mitchell Robinson. I think he's right now ready to be a legit, solid NBA starter.
Well, that's what they all going to be anyway. They all going to be bench players, except for RJ and Mitch. That's why they signed the power forward.
They're going to start Knox. See, Knox, the problem with...
Knox gonna get them niggas work, man.
Well,
but I ain't gonna speak on my niggas.
No, he looked good. Like, I think it was that game when they were playing. And no, his perimeter shot, he had like 3 early. He was looking good. But he's so inconsistent. This last game that I watched last night against the Rockets, bro, nobody on that team looked good. And don't let numbers fool you, because I had somebody mentioned it today. I posted something about it, and they mentioned it on Facebook talking about RJ he had 17, such and such and such. So don't let the numbers fool you. I watched the game. He looked terrible. So don't let them numbers fool you. Mitch looked great. Knox looked bad. Like, I think that's what the young dudes, they got a lot of skill. The problem is they got to be able to get consistent. And what scares me is in Summer League, if they can't be consistent in Summer League, when they're going against pros, but like they're young, it takes a couple years for people to develop.
Knox, I think Knox is letting the fact that hit the pick that he was, because most, like, we tag every draft pick, we gonna tag as the one, because it's been so long.
Yeah, well, that's Knicks fans too. Y'all just want somebody to pan out as the one.
And it's because sometimes, like, we know Dolan is the problem. Everybody knows Dolan is the problem, and it gets to a point where we tired of saying Dolan's the problem because there ain't shit we could do about that. They said Melo was the problem. Right? What they do about it? They shipped him out. The owner you can't ship out. So now the next best thing is a lot of because I follow mad Knicks groups and all that shit, and I be reading the comments, and it be grown men that have been watching the Knicks since forever, and that pressure, he might not be built for the New York pressure. So it may take him a little bit longer.
I think he'll be all right. I think it's gonna take him a little longer.
Mitch is
I don't
different.
see him. I see him as still like borderline bench player though.
Yeah.
But I do believe that he'll be a solid bench player.
I watched Mitch in high school.
Mitch
his
is
high school shits I was watching, because
for
a kid to not have the history of playing ball, and coming out there, he reminded me of JPP. When we drafted, he was raw.
Yeah.
He was a raw player, but JPP went out there and did what? He did the numbers he was supposed to do.
I like Mitch, man. That's one thing that I seen as a real bright side.
Mitch said he could guard anybody. I like that. You gotta feel like that. You gotta feel like that.
He don't want to talk about these Knicks no more. Let me shout somebody else out.
We gonna be good, nigga.
Yesterday, I was watching the Knicks and Rockets game. Shout out to Chris Clemens, bro. That boy is a legit scorer, bro. He is a baller. He's undersized. He's 5'9". The kid got hops, and he's a straight 3-ball threat. But I feel like the Rockets are gonna give him a 2-way contract.
You think so?
During the season, not right now.
I don't think y'all gonna get
during the season. I believe so. Daryl Morey does that all the time.
Y'all gonna trade for Westbrook and ain't gonna have nothing.
No, we're not. We're not trading for Westbrook, bro. You're bugging.
Got some breaking news on SportsCenter. The NBA stealing all the headlines again. Our man Adrian Wojnarowski reporting Russell Westbrook on his way to Houston. The Thunder agreeing to trade the 8-time All-Star to the Rockets for Chris Paul.
Nobody's taking on that contract but fucking Miami.
Y'all gonna figure out how to dump Chris Paul in a 3-way trade.
That wouldn't be beneficial to us.
That's hard.
What do y'all do that's beneficial to
I'm not trading fucking Paul for Westbrook, even though Westbrook's a better player right now.
3-way trade, where we
he doesn't fit. First of all, there's
Chris Paul going to Sacramento or something.
Nah. Bro, we're not. We're gonna keep our core for this year, and we're gonna sign. We're gonna try to make some things happen.
Make some things happen.
Yeah.
Y'all laying dry.
It's coming from people that their team is gonna be fucking 22 wins this
No,
city.
we're getting more than that.
Yeah,
I bet you y'all won't get over 500. I bet any. I mean, over
See, why
500.
why we go
over
for 22?
25?
Now
Over
we
25.
gotta,
I messed up. Over 25 wins.
we won't get over 25
Yes,
wins?
what you wanna bet?
We're not getting anything under 30.
Nah, I think
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
make that bet.
Yeah, we can bet that.
You have bench plays. Let's make that bet. What you want to bet on camera right now? What you want to bet? Y'all don't get over 30. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. Give you
we're
25.
not getting nothing under 30.
Okay, what you want to bet?
I don't care. We could bet
We're
something.
gonna win at least 30.
Think of a good bet.
That nigga's wildin'.
At least 30.
At
Y'all was
least
17
30.
last year. How did you get so much better?
If
We're
we
gonna
do
get 13
win
more
22,
wins.
it's
You're gonna
alright.
get 13 more wins
Yeah.
with who?
With
What you mean?
the
With
free
the
agents we
fuck
signed?
got, nigga.
Watch how Fizdale
I'm not
finessed the
gonna
lineup.
talk
Okay,
Watch how Fizdale.
just whenever you want to make that bet.
We just gotta figure out what we're gonna bet.
Yeah,
we
that's
could
what I'm saying. We're gonna bet now. We gotta
'Cause
figure
if I
out the
say
terms.
now, I'm
This
talking
nigga's
food because I'm
wild.
starving. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
we can make. All right, you know what? Let's make that. We'll make. Somebody gotta treat the next person to up to $100 dinner.
all right, that sounds good to me.
I like seafood, so it's easy to run that up.
Yeah, now we're good.
Up to though,
All right,
anywhere in that
101 checks on you.
101.
101
I'm not
checks
covering
on
it.
you.
I'm not covering.
101 checks on you.
Nah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, nah, we no less than 30.
How y'all feel about Kawhi, man? Told you he was going to the Clippers. I want to throw that out there.
I ain't gonna lie, he brought my shit
Wanted to
back.
go
I
home,
told
bro.
y'all he was going to Clippers too, and I went back. I was like, yo, let me find this joint because I know I said he's going with another superstar. He's going with another.
That
superstar.
surprised the shit out of me.
Nah,
I think
knew,
that's
I knew,
surprised.
I knew he wasn't going dolo. I
All
said
right,
it on
that
one of the
I
joints.
can understand you saying that, but that surprised everybody. Who
I
went
didn't think.
there,
Yeah,
that
I didn't
deal?
think it was going to be PG.
Nah, that was
As
crazy.
soon as it did, that shit happened like 1 in the morning, scrap.
That was Flair. I like it. I think they're a fucking problem. They're my favorite to win it
Who they go to the playoffs with last year?
with the same exact team.
Nah, but there's a little bit difference.
No, they
But who
only
was they-
lost.
who was
They
they
only
starters?
lost Gallinari and Shea Alexander, and I like Shea.
Who were their starters though? It was
Shea Alexander.
Beverly.
No, Beverly
Nah,
did not
Beverly
start.
off
Shea
the bench.
Alexander,
was
Landry.
off the bench?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bear.
I don't
Shea
even know
Alexander,
they had.
Shamit. Shamit was their 2 guard. Gallinari, Montrezl Harrell, and somebody else. And Lou Will and Beverly
Bunch
came
of
off the bench.
regular niggas, and my nigga Lou Will came off the bench, having
Yeah,
like
So
35.
Pat and Lou came off the bench.
No doubt.
Yeah, they're my favorite. Pat started
He
some
went
games, but
crazy.
he wasn't like a perennial starter. He came off the bench a lot. They're my favorites to win this year.
Mine too. 'Cause
Yeah, I can't.
They got locked down defenders.
Yo,
That's locking
I seen-
anybody down.
I seen the joint where it said, "Imagine switching off Beverly, and now you got to run into Paul George, and then you got to run into like you
That's a
setting
fact.
picks. You got to hope to set picks all the way around
Yeah,
and
that's
hope
a
you get the
fact.
center somehow."
Yeah,
And
Now
then
they're
you
gonna be a
have
problem.
my nigga Lou Will coming off the bench.
dropping 25, no question.
25
yo.
easy.
Yeah, and
With
Shamit is a really good young
With
player, bro.
Doc on the sideline though,
And Doc makes a big difference.
shit gonna get crazy.
They're my favorites to win. I
You know
think
what
I
the
ain't
best
gonna lie,
thing,
they
the
my
second best
favorites
thing that
to
happened in
win,
LA was
and that's corny.
the Lakers not getting a third superstar.
Yeah, I agree. I would have hated the league, bro. If he went there,
I'm not even worried about that because people be like
I know he
these
wasn't gonna go there.
these people be so focused on trying to get LeBron as many superstars as possible, they don't really think about how you gut the fuck out of your roster. Then when he's burnt out and then we gotta hear that.
That nigga horny had
Yeah.
that roster.
He end up getting. Then we gotta hear there's no help. Yeah, because y'all wanted that third superstar and y'all fucked the whole budget up.
I knew Kawhi. Kawhi not that type of nigga.
Nah, he
that
was
go,
different.
To one of the.
and he played them too.
Yeah.
I understand.
He's like, yo, y'all gotta wait. I might be coming, just so they can't land who they need. I think to give the Lakers some credit though, I think they filled out their roster pretty good, except Boogie. I think that's a terrible fit. Terrible fit,
Boogie gonna throw the whole shit off.
bro. I
He gonna
think
throw
it's
the
a
whole shit
terrible fit
It
because
didn't work with them two together.
they played great in New Orleans, but the problem
They
is
played great.
I'm shitting on my man Boogie.
Let's be
man.
serious. They played great together.
like number wise.
Yeah, number
Number-wise,
they
Yeah,
both-
but we're not
they
talking
both
numbers.
had,
We
like,
we got to
30
talk
and
about the
20.
actual.
Yes, I agree
No.
that it's a terrible fit, him and Anthony Davis, period. First of all, the Lakers don't have a lot of shooters, right? They supposedly they do. They have mid shooters. Like
Yeah,
nobody's
they
a
got-
lockdown shooter.
They gotta get another shooter.
They got KCP, they got Danny Green, they got who else
Danny
they pick
Green.
up?
That's it.
Who else they pick up that could shoot? Somebody else that they could that could shoot.
Dudley.
Dudley's he's not a shooter.
Yeah, Dudley is
Hey,
inconsistent as a.
Bradley's inconsistent too.
Bradley's washed. I'm tired of people saying his name, even when he was over. He's washed.
Never know that.
I think Bradley was a good pickup for them.
For what? Yeah,
Yeah.
for depth. That's
For
all
depth,
he was.
yeah, but you need depth because
He's
you
not
got
playing defense
your
like he
two
was
stars.
before.
Your two stars, well, one
Never
especially
know that.
can
They
never
only
stay
need one good
healthy.
year out of him, man.
I think they gave the money they gave Boogie was crazy because they could have got a whole bunch of. They could have probably got 3 more role players.
Nah, they
that'll
gave
play-
Boogie like minimum, bro, like 3 mil.
Nah, he didn't get the 9.
Nah, Boogie got like 3.5, bro. They got him for a steal. The problem is, I
Boogie
think it's a
bad
bad
out here.
fit. I think it's a bad fit. It clogs the lane. This is why I don't. You have LeBron, who's not he could shoot, but he's not a shooter. You got Anthony Davis, who could shoot, but it's not a shooter, right? Your starting lineup has no shooters there but Danny Green. Kyle Kuzma is a mid-range at most. He's not he shot 31 with open threes last year.
Yeah,
Kyle
I saw the
Kuzma.
numbers.
So my thing is, you're gonna clog the lane more. Like I think Boogie is only good if they don't start him. If they start him, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible fit. Terrible fit.
Nah, they ain't gonna start him.
Boogie was ring chasing for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. I said
Yeah.
that was corny. Fuck that.
That's
bro.
why they're not gonna win.
You on some nuts.
You see, he didn't get that ring. Golden State didn't get that ring. That's what happened.
Kawhi gonna be named that nigga because he went to Toronto.
That's a
He
fact.
knew he was gonna leave.
He
There was no
wins.
doubt in his mind that he was gonna leave. He won a chip, won an MVP, went to LA.
That's
They
a
said-
fact.
They said some restored balance back in the NBA. That's hard.
Well, he turned it into a duo league instead of a trio super team league. Let me ask this too: if he wins with the Clippers, I don't know if many people ever have won with 3 different teams. If any, maybe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me because I don't know, but I know if somebody else has done it, I don't recall it.
If he do that, he the next best one.
Yeah,
he
that-
like number 2.
Yeah, that's
after
crazy.
Jordan, huh?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
To go to another team and win another one.
Like I said, I
with
think the
another
worst
team,
thing- the
you
worst
just
thing that
bouncing
happened-
around.
The worst thing that could have happened was him winning with that Toronto team.
Worst thing for who?
For everybody else.
Oh, for the league.
Yeah. Because it's like when you get that taste for blood and he did it with almost nothing.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
he's extra confident. I mean, he's always been confident, but I feel like now. See, this is what I
The
think.
whole way he just did the way he did everything, period.
Oh, he controlled that.
He did. He put that call in against PG, man.
That's a fact.
Yo, we out, man.
That's a fact.
Tell
You
them
want to
niggas
LA.
you
Didn't
wanna-
you say you want to LA?
Yeah. Tell them niggas you want to trade, man, so we could go to LA and win one, man.
That's hard.
I'm out to leave.
Come play with
Canada,
Pat and
man.
Lou. Pat and
Yeah.
Lou might be the
Yo.
closest to the streets that team got.
Word
Yeah.
to mother.
And Montrezl Harrell put up like 18
I already saying, and
last
he
year.
gets-
They got pieces.
he gets busy in the paint.
They
And
got
Rebounding, all that. He
Yeah.
don't care.
Well, he plays hard. He didn't. Nah, I don't think he's a great rebounder necessarily. 'Cause
No,
he,
nah, what I'm saying is he ain't afraid to get
Oh, he's
in
not
it.
afraid to get dirty,
He's,
yeah.
he's getting in there.
nah, he's not afraid to
Pause.
get. He's more of an offensive
You
threat,
kinky
though.
today,
Yeah.
boy.
It is.
Boy,
It's
kinky
early, yeah.
today.
Yo,
It's
go home
early,
to your wife
boy.
as soon as we get out of here, B.
Yeah,
Because I'm getting fucking scared a little bit.
but nah.
Shamit too, bro. Shamit is an underrated young player, bro. He's lanky. Pause. He you know, the
See,
kid
there
could.
we go.
He plays both sides of the ball. He's a smart basketball player. They got a squad. They got a squad.
Nah, yeah, they going.
Yeah, Cali and across the board is. I
Yeah,
mean, don't
Cali
get me wrong.
doing they thing.
The Rams keep coming up short, but
Fuck the Rams, man. Not a nation, man.
y'all on your way.
Nah, but Cali does. The Dodgers is the best team in baseball outside of the Yankees. I'm
LA
gonna throw that
gonna
out
be
there.
big though this year.
And don't forget the Chargers. The fucking
Oh.
Chargers are always in the hunt. You know what I'm saying? They're always a contender in the AFC. They never get over that hump, but they always did.
They be one piece away every time.
LA got a lot of good sports teams right now, man.
But the Lakers and the Clippers are those are gonna be some good games.
That's gonna be some real good games.
Yeah.
man.
Somebody gonna get
They
they
gonna be
boot
lit.
smoked.
Yeah, they gonna scrap.
Somebody they ain't no fighters.
They gonna scrap. Nigga, Pat Beverly gonna scrap. with
You
one of
seen
these
him?
niggas,
Who he
man.
gonna
You seen him in
fight
Summer League when he
Yeah.
see Brian? He didn't even want to look at him. I was like, yeah, what's up?
no eye contact, man. Gave him strong dap, kept it pushing,
Yeah,
man.
Brian had the face like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And he walked through like a gorilla.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Both of them.
Cause that's who's probably gonna be Dan Brown, Pat Beverly. They gonna probably put the pit right on him, man.
Nah, that's a bad mix. I wouldn't do it.
Nah, they gonna do it. It's gonna be a mental thing when they do that.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
You seen how he had Durant. Durant don't really be.
Let me tell you something. You got PG and Kawhi. Use them on Bron, bro. Don't use
Nah,
Pat Beverly.
they're not
He's
gonna leave him. Don't get me wrong.
they're
They're not gonna leave him on the whole game.
But if they switch off,
they're gonna sick him on it.
Use it as a mental
They're gonna like
thing
take the
for
muzzle
sure.
off. Take the muzzle
Get
off.
in his head a little bit.
Pat Beverly gonna get a quick one
You
or two
think you think what
fouls,
Lance was
probably.
doing?
Yeah.
Nah, Pat gonna get at least 3 fouls off of that.
Nah, they gonna get.
Is Lance on any team?
Nah,
Nobody signed him, right?
yeah, because Lance be wilding.
Yeah, he be fooling out.
He be doing too much. He could ball though. Don't get me wrong. He could ball. He can
ball, but
all
he's
that
not
other shit.
good enough for the antics that he brings. You know what I'm saying?
So who's gonna get the Clippers any type of work or the Lakers any type of work then?
I don't think the Lakers are as good as people think.
Nah,
personally,
I don't think either.
I think they still have a shot. When you have LeBron and Anthony Davis on your team, you always got a shot.
Yep.
The problem is Anthony Davis has not been healthy for like 5 years. And LeBron is getting to an age where his body might, depending on his workload.
That nigga pay for his body, man.
I think they really better utilize Kuz.
They have to, bro.
They got to.
Because if not,
Who's gonna be different?
their
though?
next
Only if they allow him though. You have to allow that.
I think they
it's
will.
like
Kuz
if you think
gonna
about
be
Rodney
different,
Hood when
Yeah,
he
I
was on the
think so.
Cavs. Rodney Hood is not trash.
Nah, Rodney Hood's a serviceable player. And he could put up points.
The playoffs, when they started to run the offense, remember they was getting their ass spanked by Golden State. They started to run the offense through Hood, and Hood started giving that mid-range work. You got to do the same thing with Kuz. You got to try to run
You know
the
what's
offense.
crazy? You know who turned out to be what Rodney Hood was supposed to be? Chris Middleton. He kind of became. Remember, Rodney
Middleton
Hood
got the big bag, like I told you.
No, he definitely did.
I knew he was going.
Bro, they needed to. They went. They went to the fucking
Keep
conference
him. They wasn't
finals.
gonna let that nigga go.
You can't go to the conference
Say, he's
finals
gonna
and
get
blow.
the
I
big
think
money.
losing Brogdon was huge for them, though. I don't think they're gonna be as good this year because of that. People
Who's
don't.
coming out the East though.
The East.
Toronto definitely not coming out
It's
the East.
for me. It's out of 3 teams, and I know people are gonna say they're my 3rd team. And I'm bugging. Or 4 teams actually. The 3rd and 4th team, people gonna say I'm bugging, but the East, no, never the Knicks. East, the Knicks not making the playoffs, bro.
All we
Not
need is 30
talking
wins,
about
and we the
them,
8th seed.
nigga.
You're not getting 30 wins. Anyway, whatever.
Go ahead.
The Sixers should be the favorite, I feel. The Bucks and the Sixers are like there.
Mm-hmm.
But my 3rd and 4th team that I think a lot of people are counting out are the Celtics and the Pacers, bro. Oladipo coming back this year, and the Pacers picking up Brogdon is big. They made it to the playoffs last year without Oladipo. And you played a good series. I feel the Pacers, they're my 4th team, but I feel like they shouldn't be counted out. And the Celtics, and I know people say I'm bugging with the Celtics,
How
but
about Miami if Westbrook go there?
no.
We talking about Jimmy Butler and Westbrook?
Miami with Westbrook there will be equivalent to OKC last year. They'll get bumped in the fucking 1st round, maybe the 2nd, depending who they face. Because PG and Butler is similar.
They traded Richardson too, right? Then they
Yeah,
get rid of
they had to trade
and
Richardson for-
and they got rid of Whiteside.
Whiteside, yeah.
So who they got? Jimmy Butler and maybe drafted if he plans on playing the whole season.
Listen, and fucking Winslow. And shout out to Delani too. I want to say something about Delani because he was so big on Winslow because he's big on anybody that plays there.
Yeah, no, that's a
And Winslow has not been lived up to his potential so far. So I'm gonna throw that out there.
He be
Shots.
balling some days though. But
Nah, he's alright. He's not a bad player,
Yeah.
but
um,
he was supposed to be better than he is in the league thus far.
so Miami. I don't even count to even make
Nah.
the playoffs. Really.
Celtics,
Now they'll
I
make
like
the playoffs,
Celtics.
maybe they'll get like a low seed.
Who did
I like the Celtics.
Big boy on the Celtics. That's like fucking
Oh,
8-7.
Taco, right?
that nigga right there.
He said he
might
like
be
8'7".
Yeah, he might be a real animal for real. Man.
Taco, they're gonna put him on the real squad. They're gonna sign
Yeah.
him to a 2-way for real.
You got to.
Yeah,
You don't,
gotta
yeah.
keep him.
He
he's
looks
getting
like
4 blocks a game, bro.
Word
You know what I'm
to
saying?
mother, and,
And he not even jumping.
Even if
give
you-
it to him a pad, he like that
Yeah.
with it.
Even if you playing them 10 minutes a game, screw it. You get 2 blocks out of that, you won. You know what I'm saying? 2 blocks, 4 points.
Yo, that big boy still play for Philly?
Did they sign him again? Yeah, they signed him again,
Did they?
right? I think so. Bojanovic, right? I mean,
Yeah,
not whatever his name is.
Bog or whatever the fuck his
Yeah,
name.
the
Yeah.
other nigga that's like that.
But the Pacers lost that shooter, right? The
Wes Matthews.
nah, hell no.
I was gonna say
the
they
white dude.
upgraded. They got Brogdon now.
The white dude.
Oh yeah, that was big.
That was a big loss, I think.
Yeah, that
Where'd he
was
go?
big.
Did he go to Denver?
Utah.
Utah
is a
and
sleeper
Denver
in the West.
Utah and Denver. Denver
I
getting
don't
Jeremy
believe in.
Grant.
I don't believe in Denver.
That's because you worry for the Rockets.
No, I don't believe in Denver, bro.
Jeremy Grant.
I don't believe.
And they
in
got
Denver.
somebody else over there.
Only player that they got a nice squad, but the only player I feel is a legit superstar is Jokic, and I don't believe in Denver. Like I
You don't
think
believe in Murray? Still?
as a star, no, I don't.
Fuck no.
No,
Murray, alright, but
He's
not
a good
one of the
player.
niggas
He's not a
that-
star?
no,
Nah.
I don't believe he is.
He was
No,
putting in
Yeah.
work.
He good at home.
I don't believe he's a star.
He good at home.
I feel like Denver is gonna be like them team. Remember when the Grizzlies were like supposed to be contenders for like 4 years, but they never made that hump.
Yeah.
Remember when like the Kings back in the day were supposed to be like that, and the Kings were a really really good team. I don't even think Denver's
They
like
ran
that.
in the shack,
Yeah, or even the Melo's Denver team with Chauncey.
Yeah, with Johnson.
I feel like this Denver team is gonna they're only gonna get so far. I see them second round to maybe conference finals as their peak. I don't think they ever.
conference
No,
finals.
not even this year. I'm talking about like in the 5 year
So who
window
you
because they
think
got
top
young
4 in the
nucleus.
West right now?
In the West,
Yeah.
the Clippers
Uh-huh.
are 1. In no particular order. Who?
Nah, no order. Just the top 4.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
be the
Well,
final
the
4
Clippers
of
I
the
feel is a
Western
little bit ahead of
Conference.
everybody. That's why. So I put them 1. The next 3.
Like these are the last 4 that's going to be in the Western Conference. When you hit the playoffs, you got 4 Western teams left. Who's going to be them 4?
See, you know why I can't say that? Because Portland made it to the conference finals, right? And I don't feel
but
like they were the top 4 best team in the
That's
West.
what I'm saying. I'm talking about yours. Like, what's yours?
But when you say the 4 left, that doesn't always mean the best team.
No, I
'Cause
don't want the best team. I'm saying you right now.
Who's gonna be
the
left?
last?
I can't
4?
say you can't say that because it depends on seeding and
So
playoffs.
you don't have an opinion like.
But you get what I'm saying?
No, I understand
If
what
you
you're
would have
saying,
asked me that, I would have not put Portland in there.
That's
But they
fine.
made it to the.
because I don't care about who made it. I want to know who you think.
Who's the best or who's gonna make it?
Who you think, in your opinion, like right now, I'm gonna say the top 4 are gonna be the. You said the Knicks ain't gonna make it, right?
Yeah. I could say the top. I could say who I feel are the top, the best 4 teams in the West. I can't say
All right,
where
so go
they're
ahead,
gonna
go with
make
that.
it
We'll say
because
the top- we'll
it
say the
depends
top
who you
4.
match
Go ahead.
up. Because like say for instance, this is my example. Say a team like Denver, right, runs into a team like the Lakers because of seeding. I feel like the Lakers are gonna bump them out of the playoffs, even if that's the first round.
So who you think is the top 4 in the West right now?
The Clippers are first, and then from there, I would say no particular order. I say you got to throw the Lakers in there with their nucleus. I would throw probably Utah and the Rockets still. That's my 4. Maybe Denver could bump Utah or the Rockets out of that conversation as far as record wise. But I feel when playoff basketball comes, they'll lose to both teams. Maybe not Utah. Utah's not proven yet. They still got to gel. I feel like they'll lose to the Rockets. Denver. I don't believe in Denver in playoff basketball yet.
How you feel about Golden State?
Golden State, I think, is going to get a low seed in the playoffs, and depending who they play, they probably get bumped in the first round. I don't believe in Golden State right now without Clay. Clay means so much to that team, bro. Him not coming back until the end of the season, basically, that's going to be big for them.
Back after All-Star break.
That's still a lot of season. They got to be able to stay afloat. I don't believe in them.
I think they'll stay afloat.
I think they'll make the playoffs, but they'll be a low seed. And that's going to hurt them in the playoff. They face a team like the Clippers. If they become the 8th seed and they face a team or
Yeah, don't even say it.
or 7, 8, or 6, you never know who you could play, right? So they better hope they play a team like Denver, maybe, because Denver's probably gonna have a really good record. But the Clippers are gonna have a good record. LA, I don't know how much LA's record is gonna. I think LA is gonna be probably like a 4 seed, to be honest. The Lakers. I don't think they're gonna have a top record. I think that don't matter to Bron either. I think he'd rather take some days off in the game, in the league.
Yeah.
We just want
Yeah.
everybody to stay healthy.
He knows that that's important. They can't do it without that. They got a lot of injury-prone dudes, bro.
Trying to think the East is gonna be different.
I like the Celtics. People counting them out. I like the Celtics. I think Kemba makes them better than when they had Kyrie. Kyrie didn't gel with them, bro.
I think the Celtics go.
Horford hurt, though. Horford hurt them.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like Philly is gonna be fucking.
Yeah, I think Philly or the Celtics.
See, the thing
Now
with
you,
Philly is,
now you
with
can
Philly.
really let Embiid step out.
Yeah, I'm going with Philly.
I think they should be the favorites, but this is the
Sure.
thing with Philly. a part of me don't believe in them either. Because the reason they got this far was because of Jimmy Butler. Who's going to do that in the playoffs for them this year? It ain't going to be Embiid. It ain't going to be Ben Simmons. It ain't going to be Tobias Harris. Who the fuck is going to be that guy for them come playoff time when they're in a tight series? If they had no Jimmy Butler, Toronto would have beat them in 5, maybe 6. It only went 7 because of Butler, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what scares me with them come playoff time. That's why I don't believe in Denver, too. Who's going to take control of that?
They got to play as a team. And they just, whoever get the last shot with the last pass.
They got no shooters. They got no shooters but Tobias Harris.
I already say they got to start using Tobias a little bit better, too.
Yeah, draw up plays for him.
Yeah, gotta be in the
just having him out there as Tobias is stupid. Some of the last playoffs, he looked crazy.
The last shot.
Horford was big for them. I think they're going to be
top of the key and drive it on a nigga or shoot on a nigga.
I think they're going to be a very they're going to be the top defensive team in the East, I believe.
And who's the dominating big men in the East?
Giannis. Yeah. That's about it.
Bucks is gonna be there.
That's what I mean. I mean, like,
Bucks
Horford
gonna
have
be there.
a
Sixers gonna be there. Celtics gonna be there. Pacers gonna be there.
It is a couple good teams. The NBA's in good hands right now, B.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
This is the first year where you don't know really who's gonna make it necessarily.
It's gonna be and there's still free agents out there that fucking still ain't signed.
And the trade deadline, somebody's gonna try to make a splash. Then there's always a team that try to do something outrageous. It either pans out for them or don't. What's up with the music, man? There's been a couple releases. Y'all heard any good? Y'all listen to any new albums recently? Dreamville drop.
I already said that's Revenge. I was knocking that.
Gibbs drop. Gibbs, just to throw that out there, Gibbs might be he's in contention for album of the year for me. Who else dropped? My guy Benny. Shout out to the whole Griselda. Benny the Butcher drop. That's more like an EP. It's like 7 records though, but dope shit.
I like them guys. You guys get it.
Griselda?
Yeah,
you gotta like Griselda. Those are my homies.
They cook
Shout out to Westside Gun and all that, the whole Buffalo.
Yeah, they cook up.
How y'all feel? How y'all felt? Well, you heard it, right? How you felt about the Dreamers, Return of the Dreamers?
I like it. You know what caught my attention is I think it's the first track. I told you I don't pay attention to the names and I just let
Under
shit
the
play.
Sun. That's the name of that track.
That's the joint with the baby on it, right?
Yeah, he had a great verse on that too.
I was gonna say, I was like,
he surprised the shit out of me.
Now, when I listen to artists like that, because I listen to everybody. I listen to Lil Baby. I listen to the baby. I don't go in listening for a specific reason. Like I'm not like, let me see what type of bars he's going.
And he's more of a vibe guy, but he fucking dumped on that.
Yeah, he went, and all I could think is like, only on a Dreamville joint could you get the baby to really go in the way he did.
He was dope on that. That was one of the surprise features.
The baby is part of the niggas?
Nah.
He just
did.
Featured on that.
It was their compilation, but they featured certain artists. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think it was the intro, right? That was the intro.
That was the first record, yeah.
So who's on here?
It's all the Dreamville artists. So I'm not gonna.
No, that's what I mean. Like
who's on Dreamville?
Yeah.
J. Cole, Bass, Kaz, Omen, Ari Lennox, J.I.D. and Earth Gang. That's Dreamville.
So
they deep.
And they all put out some. It was a good album. I liked it.
I think it was good for a compilation. See, compilation albums are iffy. They're wishy-washy because for me, a good album has to have a lot of cohesion. And with compilation albums, when you're putting that many artists on stuff, it's very hard to have that cohesion. I think they did a really good job of doing that. It's pretty good. I mean, for compilation, it's good. Yeah. For a regular album, I think it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gibbs shit is fire.
I don't think I skipped any. I didn't listen to Gibbs yet.
Gibbs shit's fire. This their follow up, him and Madlib to Pinata, which was a critically acclaimed album a few years back. It's dope. I think it lives up to the hype. I mean, Gibbs is one of my favorites, so I might have a little bias there, but just trying to keep the bias out, I think it was a really great album.
Yeah, I wasn't too shocked. I didn't skip nothing either. I just let it rock out.
I think
I gotta go listen to that.
Yeah, I think the Dreamville collective too. I think them doing that compilation helped. What was that? We out? We out of space?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh nah. Oh yeah, storage full.
Nah, that shit go.
No way.
We still rolling.
We still rolling though, man. You know what I mean? But yeah.
But somebody else just put up some M's.
Yeah, my young boy.
Yeah, somebody else
Yeah, man. Yeah. We just started the rollout, commemoration rollout for Southie, man. God is good. Shout out to all the supporters and everybody that been rocking with it. Yeah, we hitting some incredible numbers, all independent, all from the camp, no juggernaut behind it. You know what I'm saying? Just us, MGB. We just started the rollout. We got a real special rollout lined up for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Commemorating all the success and hard work that went into it, with a lot of cool special things to come. So in the next couple weeks, basically throughout the summer, I'll be rolling out different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to give too much info on it, but we got a video off the album. One of the last videos, a special one coming, and different things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I got the timeline jumping.
Okay, my young boy got it jumping.
Yeah, man.
Tell him what's it called again?
Southie, man. Stories of untold truth, hidden in existence. Go get that if you didn't yet. You know. I mean, shout out to everybody that played a part. We doing major things with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything rolling. But yeah, music. You know, I think hip hop's picked up this year a little more. Remember we were saying how it started off kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
I think second quarter's been a pretty good quarter, and I expect the third and fourth to follow up.
Yeah, I think we due for something crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a surprise album from a juggernaut somewhere. Oh, you know what I'm looking forward to too? Matter of fact, that's coming out on the 19th. My man, Desco, Lost Tapes too. And the production looks crazy on that too.
No way. Yeah. Yes way. It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. I can't wait for that. Lost Tapes is one of my favorites too, man. So that shit. I like the rollout so far too that they played. I mean, I hope so. The good thing about Lost Tapes is it's kind of like almost like a compilation type. You know what I'm saying? So it's various records. So it doesn't have to have that maybe cohesive feel as a real album. We'll see.
Hopefully show up.
I believe. I got faith in my man. I'm excited for that. Any albums y'all excited for coming up?
Nah, I don't. I just
not really.
Yeah.
Besides raw shit.
See, I'm not even excited for raw shit.
Nah, I am. Port of Miami too, no doubt.
Raw's
last album was great.
I'm just waiting.
Raw's last album was great.
As long as the music is going, I'm good.
No doubt. So what's up? We done?
Whatever that means.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If the music go, we gonna roll, bro.
We out.
Well, we down to one angle.
Don't make me listen to that Hot 97 or nothing.
Nah, yeah. I can't.
Never the Hot 97
when I get mad.
anyway.
Yeah,
It's when I get upset.
Hot 97. I listen to 103.5 before Hot 97.
Right here.
Oh yeah, so we cutting. That's it. We finishing. We rapping. Yo, we need a birthday extravaganza for Sudan, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's up? That's our next episode.
Definitely.
It is, right? When's your birthday? When you
on Saturday, but I'm out of here.
He's hitting big flights.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
right.
getting big checks.
Fuck with my nigga Knicks for a little while.
Oh,
Egypt,
John Nicholas.
Yeah, I'll be back Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right, so
Birthday
look.
tour continues after Tuesday, man. Pull up, man. Pop.
Oh, you saying Thursday for that pool after dark
Friday,
shit, right?
It's a Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday, so
No
maybe we
doubt.
do that and shoot it there.
Niggas ain't ready for that. They shook. Yeah, he trying to cut out because he don't get bad on the kid.
He's in trouble.
Let's go.
We gotta go.
Listen, can he come? I'll ask you right now. Can he come? Can he
Please
join
allow
us?
him to come. It's my birthday.
We're working here.
Word.
Y'all putting that pressure.
Yo, some of y'all gotta let your nuts hang, man. You know, no doubt. And that's a wrap. Episode 8, Trap Call, motherfucker. What's up?
We out.